Hi. Okay, it's Quincy filling in for Matt. The topic this week is what are your thoughts on there being no gender or trans role models? How does this affect our self-esteem? Um, I think that in the media, being trans or genderqueer, gender variant, is very taboo because anytime that there ever is any news or anybody in the media that is um, trans, it's always this big controversy. I mean, I think being gay is more accepted. I mean, obviously, um, in the media than it is to be trans or any other thing. I don't really like that. I mean, and even then, there's not really anybody advocating for us and saying like that it's okay, or nobody really talks about it. It's kind of swept under the rug. And um, I don't know. I don't I don't really agree with the fact that there aren't any trans or genderqueer people in the media to be role models for us or anything. Um, the only person I can think of, the only trans guy I can think of is Chaz Bono. I think that's what his name is. I probably completely messed up that name, but Cher's son. Um, That's pretty much the only thing that I can think of, and even then, um, it was just kind of said matter of factly. I mean, at least in my interpretation, it was just kind of like, oh, well, he's trans. And it wasn't like, oh, what an inspiration or anything like other things may be. Um, I mean, me personally, it doesn't really affect my self-esteem per se, but I mean, I can understand for younger trans people that don't have that environment around them, and they don't really have those um, outside sources to talk to them and let them know that um, what they're feeling is perfectly normal, and uh, just somebody to be a role model for them. I mean, I understand how that could be a affect how that could affect their self-esteem, because they're like, well, nobody out there is like me, and I'm just a freak. And I could understand that. And but me personally, it doesn't really affect my self-esteem as much, because I think, speaking for myself and I mean a few others, we have other resources. I mean, I use YouTube as a big role model, like trans guys on YouTube, or um, genderqueer people on YouTube. I use them as like, I'm not alone. So um, I mean, obviously, as a genderqueer trans person, I would like to see more, more trans people and gender variant people in the media, but um, I think that it's still all, I guess, new to everybody, and um, I don't know how people would really receive it. And I mean, for them, I don't know if it would be like if it would affect like their safety, or I don't know, because there's a lot of people that don't agree with people that are trans or people that are gender variant, and even there's people that don't even understand how that's possible, or um, they just don't understand. And what you have to tell those people is just because they don't understand doesn't mean it doesn't exist. And I think that's what a lot of people tend to forget. Um, that was a really long-winded answer for a very simple question, but so I'm gonna wrap it up now. But yeah, I mean, obviously, you'd like to see more role models in the trans and genderqueer community in the media. And does it personally affect my self-esteem? No, it doesn't, but I could see how it could affect other people's self-esteem. Okay, this is Quincy, and I hope you guys have a great week.